Hey cruisers, it's boarding day, the most exciting part of any cruise, and maybe the most chaotic too. Whether it's your first sailing or your 50th, getting on board smoothly can make all the difference. So today I'm sharing 10 of the best boarding day cruise tips for 2025. Things that'll help you skip the stress and start your cruise the right way. Let's do this. So first things first, before you even leave your home to go to the cruise port, make sure you printed out all of your documents. That includes your boarding passes, travel insurance, anything related to your holiday, because when you get to the cruise port, you never know what's going to happen. For all we know, your phone's not going to work or their systems are going to go down. If you got it on paper, it's a really good backup. Cruise lines are more organised than ever, and they want you to be too. Make sure you check in online before you even leave home, and don't just rock up at the port when you feel like it. Your arrival time matters. Sticking to your assigned boarding window helps you avoid long queues and keeps everything flowing smoothly. You might not see your main suitcase for a few hours after boarding, so keep a small backpack or tote with everything you'll need for the first afternoon. Those things could include swimwear, sunscreen, any medications, a water bottle, your phone charger, and of course, all of your documents. Trust me, you'll thank yourself when everyone else around you is waiting on their luggage and you're already by the poolside. Cruise ship apps have come a long way. Most now let you book dining and shows, view a daily schedule, message other passengers, and even in some cases unlock your cabin door. Just download it while you're at home and you've got a decent Wi-Fi connection, and also log in with your booking number. It'll save you a ton of faffing around once you're on board, so you can get on and relax. Nowadays, cruise lines do let you book some things in advance via their websites, but sometimes there's certain activities that you can't book and you can only book once you're on board and using the onboard Wi-Fi. These can include dining, spa treatments, shore excursions, and any other limited capacity activity. Popular options do fill up fast, so do a little bit of research before you go on your cruise and find out what you can book before the cruise and what activities you can only book once on board. Here's one that saved a few people in the past. Take clear photos of your passport, boarding pass and your luggage. If anything goes missing or gets delayed, it's way easier to sort things out when you have a photo to show security or the front desk. It's such a simple step, but it's so easy to forget. Look, I get it. You're on holiday, the sun's out, and your drink package has kicked in on day one. But embarkation day can be a bit of a marathon, not a sprint. Start slow, hydrate, and enjoy the vibe without going too hard too early. There's a whole cruise ahead of you. Trust me, I've done it before. We did it on our honeymoon, and at 1 o'clock in the morning, I wasn't having a good time. So definitely learn from my mistake and don't go too hard too early. Everyone, and I mean everyone, heads to the buffet as soon as they board. If you want a calmer, quicker meal, look for alternative venues. For example, some ships open up a sit-down lunch in the main dining room, a pizza bar, or a quiet cafe. You'll get way better service and way more elbow room. Before you get aboard the ship, it's always good to go onto YouTube and find a ship tour of the cruise ship that you're going on, just to get an idea and a feel of how the ship flows. That said, nothing beats exploring the ship in real life. Once you've eaten and checked in, take some time to explore the ship while it's still quiet. For example, find your cabin, scope out the pool deck, work out where your muster station is, and figure out the fastest way to get from point A to point B. It'll make you feel way more at home and it'll save you from looking lost later on. That's right, don't skip the muster drill, it's a legal requirement. Even though it's much simpler now, often a short video and check-in, don't leave it till the last minute. Get it done, get it ticked off, and then you're all clear for sail away cocktails and sunset vibes. Whether this is your first cruise or you've cruised for years, this is an easy one to forget. Make sure you put your phone onto aeroplane mode and turn off data roaming. Once you're out at sea, if you connect to the maritime network, it could cost you an absolute fortune. So please don't make this mistake. Put your phone onto aeroplane mode and turn off your data roaming before the ship leaves the port. Well, that's it guys. If you found this video helpful, please do give it a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel out. Also, if you think we've missed anything out, please drop your favourite tips in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. While you're here, why not check out one of these awesome playlists? Hopefully we'll catch you over there. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you later.